I lost my family, lost my kids, lost my house, lost my business. I can honestly say that I'm ashamed to be Canadian today. I'm ashamed to be a part of this great nation. And I'm going to pick up my van. Hopefully, at least that is done. Well, I have stopped crying because I walked about 5 or 6 kilometers in about 20 minutes. But I managed to get to Speedy Automotive and pick up my new van. Let the movie begin. Today I've lost everything I thought it was important, that I thought was important, and I know it is important. But I learned a long time ago from my good friend Mark from Cork, Ireland, that attachment is not a good thing, and that you don't own anything. Your wife is not your wife. Your child is not your child. You are there to assist them, to show them a part of yourself. You know, to share the world, whatever. So now I'm back to basics. Yeah, at least 2 more days until the legalization of cannabis. Maybe that will bring some peace, or maybe not, I don't know. Here you go. This is the inside of my new van, huh? Looks promising. Yeah. But does it look on the outside or underneath? And that is a whole different story. There you go. From rags to riches, from riches to rags. Well, I have been driving for a while now. Went to see a friend tonight. I cannot do this on my own. I've messed up. I feel I've messed up so much, and it feels like I'm losing my mind. I have no idea what is real, what is not, whether to laugh or whether to cry. I got some roasted chicken, 2 melons, and a bottle of Old Sam. All I can say is good luck to my friend. He's gonna have to put up with a lot of crying tonight. Just like making love, takes 2 or 3. Tears, I guess, also. It sort of feels better. I don't know what to say anymore. Help me make it through the night.
K-Rock app. Get it where you get your apps. Or krockrocks.com.
I got 6 more kilometers to go. I can do this. I can do this. 6 kilometers to go. And ladies and gentlemen, we are continuing our story with the pizza. This is going to be very nice pizza. Yes. Okay. For the recipe, you have to click like down below and subscribe to my channel. You may comment also below about random thoughts and activities and ideas, but please be civil. Thank you very much. Have a nice night. Moja da ništa bilo nije, tvoja da boluje, kao nikad prije.
Man, be able to speak 2 languages.
I know, very interesting cover of that song.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is not happening. This is not happening. This is not happening. We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. No dark sarcasm in the classroom. Teacher, leave them kids alone. Leave them kids alone. Our next topic of discussion is the Book of Satan, presented to you by Mr. Cake.
Yes, so upon first getting separated from my wife, it was one of the first things I picked up. I was interested in Satanism in of itself since about 18 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah, and I'd read a little bit about it, and so once I got out on my own, I was just drawn to the book, and I would take it as literally as any religious text, with a huge grain of salt and a good shot of whiskey.
But that means I have to read a book.
Yeah.
Why would you read a book?
To alleviate some of the shit that's going on in your...
Yes, I need a lamp in the freaking car too.
Yeah, so, but the Book of Satan...
So I'm gonna read the Book of Satan in a van. Sounds like a really interesting adventure. So coming up in the next episode.
So basically, what the Book Satan's all about is about... what I found is it built confidence.
Yes.
Some of it you will have to completely ignore. Some of it you'll take directly to heart, and some of it you'll think is written for you. But
so I have to pick and choose, sort of like the Bible and the Quran.
Same thing. It's a religious text, right? I don't think...
No. This is where we disagree. I'm going to join into this conversation.
Yes, of course.
Because I have
And now to our panel we have LD.
Here we go.
We're going to chew some gum, like we're going to chew fat hair
Right.
out.
What I was disagreeing with.
You said, I was saying you need to take it with a grain of salt, like any religious text.
No. Why would you read a book?
Why?
Yeah.
Yes,
we skipped that part. We finished the book part, right?
Yes.
I remember now. We know that. And then
enlightenment.
Yeah. I read the book in the van. Yeah, book. Okay. I forget to say this. Please click like and subscribe.
Oh, God.
And in comments down below, please tell us: have you read the Book of Satan? What is it about, and what are your feelings and thoughts about it?
What do you
Please
think it's
be
about?
subjective. But I do not own any copyright to any of this material.
Anton LaVey.
Yeah, this is very interesting. Tobacco.
Very interesting.
I do not know how to. I read this joke on Facebook today. Two grandmothers are walking down the street, and one grandmother says, "My joints are too stiff," and the other one says, "That's because you don't know how to roll them nicely." So two grandmothers walking down the street and smoking a joint.
Let's
It's
go.
gonna be an interesting thing, man. Because look, one day you're gonna be a grandmother or grandfather, whatever.
I think I'm going to be a grandmother
Pretty
myself.
soon, let's say in 2 days' time.
You're going to speak to grandmother.
Yes. So our next topic of conversation will be our views on the legalization of cannabis in Canada, because this is going to be for our local audience, which is here in St. John's, Newfoundland. However, a lot of our subscribers are actually going to be from other countries where they don't have legal marijuana, which means cannabis. So, can you tell us how will it affect you? In which way? What do you think?
Well, Eldine, I've been on the wagon, more or less, for the last, say, almost 10 years. Personally, I will feel no obligation or need to fall off the wagon.
Right.
Because of the availability, I may dabble, but I don't think so. But I think the only change it'll make is anyone who's on the fence about marijuana because of its legality
Right.
will try it.
Sure.
I think it'll be harder for kids to get.
Yes. One interesting aspect of this particular dilemma and topic is the actual laws that are introduced with the introduction of cannabis. One of these laws is against driving under the influence of cannabis. So the Canadian government is going to issue some sort of saliva test. For those who don't understand what saliva is, it's spit. Right, so they're going to check your spit. How long does it take to have your spit checked?
Well, I don't know. I haven't had a spit check in a while now.
And do they do it on the face of the place, like at the place of the crime?
I'm sure they do. I'm sure there's a swab involved. Maybe some French kissing. Maybe there's a swapping of spit. I don't know. I don't engage in such activities anymore.
Right. Well, I have spent 15 years in South Korea teaching local police officers how to do the breathalyzer test in English, because they couldn't perform such an operation. So now somebody else has to go there to teach them how to do the spit test.
So they couldn't
Because they only,
perform
like my
orally in
students,
English.
my students only memorized certain lines.
Yeah.
So, like, for example, this businessman, Korean businessman or Japanese businessman that came to America and had a car accident. And, like, man, he was, like, bleeding all over the place, like, leg broken, like, glasses disheveled, like, scratches everywhere. He's like, well, another day, another dollar spent. I woke up at my buddy's place. No comments about last night. I thought I was physically going to die. I couldn't breathe. My chest just completely shrank. I was hyperventilating. My body stayed up until about 2 a.m. It was a suicide watch, I guess. That's what friends are for. I mean, I gotta give it to them. It's almost more difficult for them to watch, us going through these difficult things than it is for us, because they also cannot do anything. They cannot help. The person they knew falling apart. It has become a completely different person. And that's what happened to me too. I have no longer, the use of my mental capacities, abilities. I question the reality, my own sanity. Is this a joke? Is this some kind of candid camera trick? I mean, can this really be happening to me? What is it all supposed to mean? What is it all supposed to mean? I don't know. Anyways, I'm up. I went to the motor registration vehicle to get my papers sorted out for the van. I still need an affidavit of sale. So back to it. I'm on my way to anger management classes. Starting today. We'll see what that is like. That's it. I mean, a whole lot of nothing. But the wheels on the bus go round and round. I love you all, guys. I love you too. I really do. And yeah, enjoy the rain in Newfoundland. Here you go, I'll show you a little bit of the city. Yeah, the Ford dealership.
Head east.
Lots of cars. So this is Kenmount Road. There you go. Back to square one. I'm okay. Ooh, hello everybody. I'm here in front of Swiss Chalet, having some chicken from Sobeys because it's much cheaper. Oh, it's pretty good. I survived another day. My anger management class was exciting. It was very nice. I met one of the most notorious criminals in this town. He seems really like a really nice guy. He's doing anger management classes because he wants to see his daughter and because the government needs something to do, right? The people at the center were extremely helpful, knowledgeable. But in the end, they can't do much, right? Wow, this chicken is awesome. Some kind of barbecue sauce. Not bad at all. Thank you, Sobeys. Tonight, I'm going to visit another friend. Might crash at his place. See what happens. But the best part is I got a cut. $120, man, for bed. I got some blankets as well. So I'm ready for tonight. Even if I can't crash at my friend's place, I can crash in the car. The thing is, honestly, man, all this trouble that I'm going through is keeping me sane and alive. There's no way I could survive in a normal environment. Because honestly, I think I've lost my mind. Today while shopping, I went to Canadian Tire, Home Depot, Walmart, whatever, all these stores to compare the prices. Man, oh man. Everywhere I see families, kids going to dinner together, I felt so weird. But hey, patience, patience. Good things come to those who wait. Anyways, I got some chicken, $4.99 for 4 huge pieces. A big salad for $3. 75 pieces of bread for $3. A huge piece of cheese for $4. And 12 cans of cola. I never drank cola in my life. I never bought cola for myself. But I figure it has sugar and it has caffeine. So I don't need to buy coffee and I don't need to buy dessert. So that's why I got everything. And helps me brush my teeth. Tomorrow, if I survive tonight, I'll show you what I did with the van. Thanks very much. So this is it. Day 2. Evening 2. Enjoy yourselves. Be nice to your family. Be nice to yourself. Learn from your mistakes, and if you don't worry about it. You can always get a van. Love you all. Bye. Tare! Tare! Ah! Ah! Lasciami ora! Ah! I want to see my children! I want to see them. I can't live like this. Please help me. I cannot live like this. I really didn't do anything wrong. I don't understand what is going on. I have a home, I have a family, I have a wife, I have children. I want to be with them. I don't want to be in a van by myself. I'm going crazy. I'm talking to the camera. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea. I really can't do it anymore. I can't. It hurts. It hurts so much. Is there anything I can do to see my children? I can't wait anymore. I haven't seen them in a month. I know it sounds stupid. I was in Korea last year for 4 months, away from my family, and I had a good time. It was okay. I knew I was there to make money. for our family to buy a restaurant. Unfortunately, when I came back from Korea after 4 months, my wife and I completely grew apart. We became very distant. My wife became very untrusting, or she didn't believe anything I would say. She lost all trust in me. She didn't believe about my whereabouts, about my feelings. She honestly believed I cheated on her. She believed I spied on her. I was setting up cameras around the house so I can record her and somehow build a case against her so I can kick her out of the country or something like that. I spent 10 years in South Korea with my wife. I spent 6 out of those 10 years trying to get my wife to come to Canada, to get her documents, visas. 6 years of paperwork, phone calls, countless applications, a lot of money. And I managed, after 6 years, after 10 years in Korea, to bring my family to Canada. We buy a house and a restaurant at the same place. Beautiful. We have a beautiful house upstairs, 3 bedrooms. 1 small bedroom at the side next to the kitchen for my wife and I. Away from the kids. Kids have their own bedrooms. We have living room. Nice balcony. The weather is, beautiful in the summer, but not so nice in the winter. But still, it's sunny outside. It's okay. The weather is weather. Downstairs is an amazing little restaurant. My wife and I run it. My wife is an amazing cook. She makes these amazing desserts, pies, pretty much anything. I make breads, I make meats, salads, stews. We're a very good team. We cook well, we are funny. People love us. Everything is okay. That whole facade, the outside appearance is perfect. But for some reason, something doesn't click with my wife. She doesn't trust me. She doesn't believe me. And I have become like that too. Sometimes thinks she's cheating on me. She has cheated on me. I don't believe anything she says also. She says she hasn't. But us men are very insecure. We need constant reassurance. We need constantly, to affirm our love and confirmations, affirmations, positive feedbacks. When my wife shut down, she just stopped talking to me, communicating with me, let alone praising me or hugging me, kissing me. We lost all physical contact, emotional contact, spiritual contact, financial contact as well. All our decisions have been led by different elements. I don't know what happened. I want to talk to her. I want her to tell me something. Even if she tells me the truth, it would be very difficult for me to accept it. I don't know what I mean, but I know that I love my wife and I love my kids. And I really want to see them again. I'll go for one more cry and then see what happens. I'll spare you unless I really need you. Honestly, I cannot cry by myself. At least in this way, with this camera, I have a feeling somehow, somewhere out there, somebody will see these videos and maybe, I don't know what. I have no idea. It helps me. It makes me feel better. I'm sorry about you. I love you, Nella. And I love you, Mesha. And I love you, Tarek. And I miss you a lot. This is so painful. I have no idea what to do. Heaven and hell that we've been through. There ain't nobody as good as you. We are so happy, happy as can be. Here I am. In front of Tim Hortons. I'm going to sleep here because there is Wi-Fi. I no longer know what to say. I had a meeting with a lawyer. Doesn't look good. Doesn't look good. I'm going to lose everything. My kids. My wife. My home, my restaurant. My mind. I can't take it anymore. Everything is working against me. I don't think I've done anything wrong. I tried to be a good father, tried to be a good husband. My wife, I really think hates me. I have no one to turn to. I spend so much time with my friends. They can't help. They listen and listen. There's no end to this. I have been systematically destroyed. It started with a complaint by my wife, who honestly sees things differently than I do. Police, child services, Supreme Court, provincial court, lawyers. They all think I beat my wife, I beat my children. I've never done that. There's no way to prove my innocence. I'm worried about ending up in jail or a mental institution, neither of which are pleasant opportunities to grow. I'm still in the van. Money is pretty tight. I don't know what to do. I'm okay for now. But what happens in 5 days? I cannot see that. Like they say, you live one moment at a time. One hour at a time. 1 minute at a time. I don't even know who to ask for help anymore, and I cannot do anything myself. I still believe in God, but for some reason I feel God doesn't believe me or in me. Welcome to the cell. Primary confinement, personal confinement, something like that. This is my cell. This is it. Is it possible to change? Crier's Paradise, a song by Ron Hines. Crier's Paradise. I guess now I understand. Only the wind is making me feel better. I feel everyone's turned against me. Everything. I know that's not true. I know I have friends. They can't help me. I need to do this by myself. But it's so difficult. I no longer know. I have said this so many times. I don't know where I'm going. I know where I'm going. There's some kind of support group center. Maybe I can walk in and cry there. I cannot cry by myself anymore. I cannot be by myself anymore. And I've exhausted all my friends, acquaintances, first person I see, I want to cry to. It's like everybody's avoiding, even the nature. I know, it feels so stupid. So this is why people kill themselves. They don't want to burden anybody anymore. You can't help me, I can't help you. I know you have your own problems. Mine problems are overwhelming. If you take on my problems as well, then you will crash. Self-protection, self-preservation is very important. I don't know where to find hope anymore, or solace, or maybe one day this will all pass. In the meantime, I just can't do it anymore. I cannot survive tonight. I haven't slept in days, God knows how long. I just can't do it anymore physically. I mean, emotionally, I know I can switch my mind off maybe, but I can't physically do it anymore. I have been making all these videos about my ordeal. This is day 4 or 5, I'm not sure. I am talking to my friend Brian here. He's advised me on some housing, and I think I should be doing that, moving out of the van. So here we are celebrating with beer.
Celebrating changes.
So Brian, what do you think about this beer? Can you tell us what are we drinking here?
We're drinking Black Horse, and it's pretty bad.
This is India.
Oh, well, the India isn't very great either.
India
I prefer ales.
Yeah, this is India is a local beer made in Newfoundland. That's it. So as you can see, I'm finally okay. We'll talk to you soon. Peace. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to George Street, and right over there is where I live. It's by the city hall. I've been doing well. Thank you. What is going on? 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 Ladies and gentlemen, here we are at the Fat Cat, home of the Braves. We are waiting for a live reggae band right here in the show. I am making a video blog about this particular event. If you would like to be in it and say something, would you please come into this video? Then I'm sorry. It looks like I'm talking to myself.
No, I thought when I walked past, I thought you said something to me.
No, I'm sorry. I'm just recording this all. Thank you. Yeah. And that's it. What is it today? Saturday, legalization day here in St. John's. I came out to join people and I smoked something, and now I'm having beer Canadian. Legalization. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Nothing
Welcome to the Twilight Zone. 2 o'clock and 18 minutes in the morning. Eating peanut butter. I also have some kind of jam. Maybe I can actually make a sandwich. Peanut butter and jam. You know what? Let's be decadent. Even with food. I have lost my mind out of pain and suffering for my wife, my children, my home. You don't understand the anguish I'm going through. I can no longer cry. I don't have enough fluid in me. God help me.
Cause if it's not around, it's a no use. Tell me something that I don't know. Like what was the point of all this anyway? Don't let my tears away. Cause the wind never goes under pain. You heal me in no time. Oh, and I'll heal it back. Well, I
tomorrow is my son's birthday. He's turning 11. My heart is completely breaking apart. I miss him so much. And I miss his brother. Damn it. This is not fair. Love is suffering. Love is suffering. Because of law of whatnot. I have to go, my friend just got here. Squeaky chair. My buddy sits in this chair, he's almost twice my weight. By the way, thank you, George. You've been a fucking friend. And that's all I can say. A lot of times we ask ourselves, what is a true friend? Do I have friends? And the answer is yes, you do. You do. You have friends. You have people that care about you. I had to learn that the hard way. Nothing like a suicide watch to tell you that somebody actually cares about you. Today is October 23. It is my son's 11th birthday. I cannot see him. I cannot call him. I'm not allowed to even send a greeting to him through another person. It is that serious. If I try to do so, I might end up in jail. It is the way it is. But I decide to live. And I will live for another day, for sure. Life goes on. It's not easy. It really isn't. But I need to get myself together. I need to find a way out. I need to survive. It's going to hurt? Yes. A lot? Yes. There will be more downfalls? Yes. I'll break down again? For sure. I'll get up again? And that's fucking for sure too. I need to. There's more ahead of me. Life continues, the struggle continues. I'm not alone. There are thousands of men and women and children out there suffering because of so many things. Life is not fair, it's never been. But we can make it better. We need to make it better for ourselves and for others. What can we do at this point? Not much. It doesn't happen quickly. All the changes take a long time. I know. When you feel the pain, even a small little thing, like moving your finger, takes a lot. Believe me, I know. There were times when I couldn't move physically. There was so much pain. But you light a cigarette. You have a cup of tea. You kiss your hand. Go for a walk. Hit your head off the wall. I'm serious. Smack yourself right up your face, or whatever the expression is in English. Those are extreme measures, but sometimes it helps. Remember, there are smart, silly things and stupid, silly things to do. Try to avoid stupid, silly things. Like me, I had a beautiful bed in my van yesterday. I decided to sell it to get some money and for whatever, food and cigarettes, and buy a cheaper bed. That wasn't such a good idea. But honestly, sometimes doing stupid things actually help you realize that, yeah, this is stupid. I can do better than this. I can do better than this. I can do better than this, and so can you. So can anyone. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some time. It will hurt. It will hurt. It will confuse you. It will kill you. It will kill you. I have died a number of times in the past 7-10 days. I've died so many times, and I was born again. I know I'm fucking laughing. Believe me. It was not easy to do so. It was not easy to do so. Let's go. Let's do this. Welcome to George Street. Nice, eh? After a long journey in my van, tomorrow could be the end of it. It would be very nice. I believe my wife and I have come to an arrangement. In the meantime, I'd like to show you the last of my van. Here you go. Pretty cool, eh? Lots of space. It's my couch. This is my wardrobe. Very, very nice. See, I even have a closet. I built that frame there. This is my food, my charger. All in all, not bad, I have to say. Thanks God for a very nice and mild winter. So there you go, my friends. Yes, you can do it. Yes, the change is hard, but you can still do it. Should be good. Okay, take it easy. Good luck to you. Good luck to me. Tomorrow, I'll keep you posted. Love you. Bye. I don't feel I want today. I didn't get what I wanted, and I didn't get what I needed, and I wanted my wife. Yeah, man. I was hoping for love. A lot of women have bad lives, and man too, and people do different things to help themselves. Whatever makes you through the night, whatever gets you through the night, yeah, that's correct. I just feel high, but not really, it's more than that. I don't know.